each meticulous thought and plan, each tiny preparation made, and necessary items slyly purchased, still to see her leave with him tonight. He, with his woolen hat, his goatee beard, his fingerless gloves, who, scruffy urchin, thinks he shines and that she's bedazzled. Who's not far wrong. But what of the snatched conversation I strained mine ear to overhear? She, upon her blackberry curve, lowering herself to state that she will miss his company this eve, or so I thought. So sprung I into action, and hopes I did get up, yet there he is, and there she is, and off they go as ever to the night. And here am I, hopes dashed, dreams trashed, any precious chances smashed, alone as per some simple friendly fool, some gaping Egypt who around her flails, grasping and groping for dull and trite pieces and bits of bland conversation, the how are yous, the how's works, the old predictable scraping the bottom of the barrel, ridiculous, so many cornettos tonight. Then, squirming, shuddering, berating myself mercilessly as she smiles, charitable, patient and bored, gives polite response and turns away. Remaining ice creams, back they go, back to the pale and chilly freezer with all her abundant lack of love for me. Oh, the men that are not worthy of her. 2 years, 3 months I've watched her now since first she came to share my humble place of work. Craig, from front of house at first it was, who with such brash and showy bravado somehow won her heart, then smashed it up with equal brutishness. At once I rushed to aid her choking sobs, and wet my shoulder did she right and good. As days passed we got more close. I started to imagine as she sniffed a starting, a beginning, yea, a budding of something like a romance twixt us two. Then who appeared between us all of a sudden? A coarse and macho, streetwise stagehand Max, whose grunts and groans grate still against my soul, whose constant stench of Marlborough and of Stella he seemed so unashamed of. How gross. And yet with biceps bared and boy band hairdo, yet did he woo my Jess. With pirate MP3s mixed on his iPhone, and he and she a lover's headphone each, I'd seethe to see them against the bar at closing, their tapping feet and nodding heads in time. Oh, but what of Max? Her beery, brawny beau. At first sniff of an offer from the Lowry, he hauled his arse across to Bonnie Salford and copped off with a girl from the gift shop. I could go on and on and on I go, I assure you. Nights I spend when lists run through my mind, all of them such rotten, shabby suitors, and all of them she falls for helplessly. And I'm there, for heart repair aplenty, and cast aside ere the next love comes along. And now, it's student Samuel with the spliff lodged rebelliously behind his unwashed ear, who can't get up before the morning's over, borrows her wages the moment she's been paid, makes eyes at young girls when the schools are in, who revels in their attentions, basks and glories on his part-time media studies college course at the age of 33 and never done a decent day's work in his ruddy life. Jessica, art thou blind? How can thou shun me when I love so true? My love so hard, so fast, so lasting, unshaken, even by your cold rebuff, across deserts, seas, over perilous mountains I'd follow thee to have thee in mine sight. And thou would be so blessed if thou to give me my chance to show what perfect match we'd make. Yet I stand, hand on pump, serving punters, totting up bills, measuring this and pouring that, and ever professional smiles of my service, always with one lovelorn eye on thee, who, glowing, radiates beauty of a depth so profound, methinks I see an aura round you, a haze of twinkling sparkles, shimmering light, whose lovely manner and whose tender warmth is wont to melt the wares that thou do peddle. I close mine eyes and see in my imaginings your pretty self relishing your sneaked treat at the end of the night, vanilla, shall we say, then picture I your warm, nay, hot, caressing tongue turn to liquid instant as it meets the sweet and icy cold, and hence make trickle there from your plump lip, marking a bold, wet, white streak down from the corner of your mouth to your pale neck, trickling around to the side of that neck, kissing lightly across your collarbone, down to the base of that wholly adorable neck, pooling in the hollow that there lies, pooled and collected, soon to overflow and teem and stream down and down. Oh my God. Mine eyes I open and my mind retrieve, and glad am I to hide behind the bar. I feel a flush of blood rush to these cheeks and take mine cloth and scrub at some imagined stain afore me on the counter. Rare are these scenarios, not. My mind's alive with them in wake and sleep, to toil day in, day out in this cursed building and watch her soft and womanly form pass by untouchable before me is too much. Therefore did I devise mine cunning plan to put an end at once to all this torture, this torment and desire that so consumes. All I need to do, I know, is make her see me. She thinks me some pathetic fool, I'm sure. She cannot see what I can be to her, and must needs to look upon me as a man. But how to change the way a fair maid views thee? 'Tis tough, as first impressions fade not fast, and once one has been filed in her mind, likeable idiot or harmless friend, to a beer, bold lover and boyfriend material is nigh on damned impossible, I have found. And yet 'tis possible, if thou hast determination and no lack of wit. Determination have I, and a plenty, and wit, I have to say, I lack not neither. Ere I have acquired a certain potion, the name of which is not unknown to me. Oh, pure, obliging, dreamlike, sweet Rohypnol. I know thou reputation's somewhat stained, but those who speak of sordid date rape horrors refer not to thy news, to aid true love. For just as fairy Queen Titania sprinkled her lover's ointments into needful eyes, so I have aimed for a similar course of action, to help my true love find her way to me. And so the night would go, she, drinking from the spiked cup, would then aweary grow and need to sit. I, a vehicle this night having borrowed, would provide a much appreciated lift home. Home, I know, she shares with no one, so in we go. She, now soft and sleepy, I, her knight in shining brand new Calvin Klein trunks. And there between the soft cotton of her sheets we at last are one. She, relaxed and warm and glad, I, ablaze with passion and her beauty. And, after beauteous consummation of our love, there we lie for all the night, wrapped, she in me and I in she, spooned beneath the stars and moon, to greet the dawn, to see her eyelids flutter and watch the smile appear upon her lips as whispers of sweet memories flicker across her mind of the night before, and hold me close she will with all her joy, as seest me at last to be her man. Henceforth we are united and for always, and other men can take a running jump. But no, that cursed Samuel came and foiled my plot, the bastard, just like that, and so I have to wait another night to try it, and wasted is the drink that I prepared. It's gone. The ready waiting glass of wine I doctored all gleaming perfect rich toxicity. Well then. Has some fair lady drunk a glass of wine not hers? Huh? Was anyone the powerful need to sit? It's not the plan I had, I must confess, but awful longing courses bout within me that for what seems an age has not been sated. Perhaps 'tis not too bad if when two strangers meet with mutual need to lend a hand, she wants some help, assistance getting home, he has some pure and simple physical need which would be fulfilled gently, but of course all precautions taken, obviously, and then who's hurt? Oh, well, no one as far as I can see. A natural act, the thing that made us all, integral to humanity, two pieces of jigsaw slotted satisfyingly together for an evening. Bit of exercise, rush of endorphins, two smiling faces with rosy cheeks, and she no shame or inhibitions to torment her. I say, I think I've found my compensation. Ladies, listen, I've heard there may be some sort of affliction that could be stalking one of you tonight. Fear not. This virus really is quite harmless and merely shows itself as a need to sleep. But if thou tryest to venture home unaided, or even with some friend unqualified in how to take care of you in this condition, the consequences could, alas, be dire. As envoy, therefore, of this fine theatre, it would be my humble pleasure to assist you in your journey home from here and take such gentle, tender care of you, your wish for naught but illness every night. I'll off and bring the car nearby, then back will creep to put mine eye to look for she who swoons and stumbles, slurs her words, drools and mumbles, and dreamily we'll leave here, she and I. One moment, sir, that empty glass you cradled, the one with the slightly elongated neck, what wine was it that drank you from that glass? Or what colour, sir, please say red. What shade?
Well, it was red,
Oh. White. Oh, lack a day, I knew that was the glass my desperate desire begins to fade. This opportunity I may let pass. Some substitutions are yet best unmade. But yet there's something sultry in his looks. His body's warm and soon will be quite weak. We must not judge by cover, modest books, when physical release is all we seek. I'll turn out lights, and in my mind will see Sweet Jessica, who gives herself to me.